To the unknown, you gonna leave me hanging. Into the unknown, into the unknown.
I came in for the save. I came in for the save.
Man, that's a good song.
It is.
It's a great song.
It is.
Hey guys, how you guys doing? Welcome to another installment of Brick Wall Reviews. I'm Dave. This is Sam, and we're going into the unknown today because we saw.
I noticed we both have black shirts on.
We do.
Stay out my closet.
I meant to.
I didn't realize that just now.
I meant to wear my dress that can transform.
I need a pair of glasses.
I meant to wear my shirt that can transform into a whole another elegant shirt for the second time, maybe. Because if we're going into the unknown.
All right, this is about to be the joke for the whole night. Okay.
All right. I know. I got all my Frozen songs out.
I hope so.
Maybe. All right. So this is our review for Frozen 2, the latest Disney animated feature film. Mm-hmm. That is a sequel.
Oh, I was saying if you didn't know.
Yes, if you didn't know, it was a sequel. Frozen 2.
Not in as well. Not but this is the second one.
Yes, this is the second one. The second Frozen. The first Frozen came out in 2013. And if you guys don't know what the first Frozen is, you are very, very lucky people. And probably don't have children. Because
even if you have children, I'm sure you probably tried to dodge that bullet, because I know I did until
the snow gleamed white on the mountaintop, not a footstep to be seen. So Frozen 2 is now playing in theaters, came out Friday, and has gone on to become I think the highest grossing it's another moneymaker for Disney. Like the fifth one this year.
This week.
Yeah, the first one this week, honestly.
And you want to say this month. This month, baby.
So getting right into it. I'm gonna let Sam kick this one off. I had my thoughts, but I'm gonna be reserved today.
Please.
Sam.
Yes.
Frozen 2.
I liked it. Dave cried.
I didn't cry.
He cried. He cried. I had to hand him tissue. He cried. I want to say this was the best film I've seen all year, honestly. And I told you that. But I told you that. It was better than the Marvel films I've seen too. Sorry, Marvel.
Well, it's all Disney. So
no one's
upset.
But it's a superhero, But anyway, I really. Huh?
I also got her superhero on.
She did, but in what it is, I thought this was one of the best movies of the year. Mm-hmm. I liked it. I like how it came in. Mm-hmm. I like the songs. I like the fact that parents were involved in it. Some backstories, even references to the first Frozen, and then there's just the growth that you saw as Elsa as an individual. Mm-hmm. Even like seeing her past and not giving into the past, but moving forward. Even to herself, she's moving forward from what she was doing and what she initially thought was correct. Mm-hmm. So it's even a self-correction to me. So I was like, you know what?
Yeah, story-wise,
this is for adults too, if you really want to think about it.
Yeah, no, story-wise, it was a very good story. Definitely expand on what you got in the first Frozen. Gave you a lot more. Like she said, the parents being involved more in this story, I thought was a really interesting move. There's a lot more singing in this one.
To me, it was
a lot more. This one was more of a musical than the last one. So you got a lot more songs out of this. So, but obviously the one that's going to stick, I think, is Into the Unknown. I think that's going to stick. It's already being played in Walmart. So, after Walmart, it's official.
Listen, I didn't even recognize it at first in Walmart, honestly.
Yeah, no, I thought I was like...
The girls recognized it, and I was like, it's Elsa. I'm like, where? She's all over the place, toys and stuff, but no, let's talk about the song.
Yeah, the song it is an incredible song. I liked it. Let's see. What's something else I liked about this movie? I thought Olaf was good. I thought Olaf was funny.
Olaf was very funny.
Olaf was funny.
I enjoy Olaf.
And
he did a shout out, Samantha, all the Samanthas, number one.
Yes,
though.
all
This
the
is number
Samanthas
one. But everybody
have been
else
by Disney.
First of all, that was somebody hating. You know, they had to make it seem like I told them don't make it obvious. You know, just shout me out real quick. Do what you're gonna do. Just shout me out. Just put me in there.
We're on that Disney train, baby.
And they did. So I can't complain.
Yeah.
And then even so with the reptile in it, to me, like I said, the
lizard.
Yeah. Like I was thinking about that lizard as well.
They name him Ian or something. I don't know.
They were naming the wind. They were naming everything. Okay. So the lizard, to me, reminded me of the cricket from Mulan a little bit, and then even from Tangled. But he had a different representation, and to me, it was symbolic of the lizard. Because you just see him starting fires. But did anybody stop to even consider what's going on with him?
Anyone stop to consider lizard feelings? Lizard lives matter.
So that I was thinking about that, and I was like, you know what? You did it, Disney. You did it. Okay.
It was good. This might seem a little bit like an odd review today, but I honestly have no actual attachment to the first Frozen. I thought it was a film.
I don't think I did it. I don't think I did either. I don't know.
Yeah, it's surprising. It was very surprising to me that she enjoyed the film as much as she did, because I'm in it for a good film.
I'm in for a good film.
I thought it would have been the other way around. Like, okay, I'm enjoying this film massively, and she's kind of taking the backseat, but this time it's completely reversed.
But you know what, though? We're not going to get started on the types of films that he likes. So I'm just not even going to do.
I'm just surprised that of all the films it was Frozen.
Me too.
That's what's incredible. So this film, like I said, it's better than the first one. It holds more merit than the first one. I don't know. I didn't, like I said, I thought the first one was okay.
Well, even so with the first one, it was whatever it was. The thing I liked about the second one was that, okay, we have two families or communities disputing, and even in the dispute, nature wouldn't allow them to dispute. Nature pretty much locked them into this area. Locked them into this area, pretty much saying, get it together.
Yeah.
But, when you feuding, you don't care about that. So, ultimately, Elsa and Anna are the ones who pretty much die the feud down. And, that was, of course, another thing to me, the fact that, you know the truth and what you're going to do about the truth.
Yeah. And
that was deep. Because she could have chose to ignore it and just move forward. But the truth, so what you going to do about it?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it was some very strong messages in there. Things that I have to maybe under my 358th watching of it, I'll notice all of the messages.
Because I'm sure that will happen.
Yes, there will be 358 plays of Frozen 2 in this household.
It will be.
No, I thought it was really good though. I mean, it did have some moments that kind of dragged for me a little bit because I didn't know what was going to happen. But
supposed to.
This is a friend. I went in with a fresh head too. So this is a franchise I'm realizing is cutting out the traditional villain. Like you don't have your I'm a bad guy. You don't have that in these two movies. You had the subverting of expectations with Anna's boyfriend guy in the first one, who turned out to be evil, but he wasn't really the main bad guy. And in this one, you don't have a main bad guy. It's an adventure film. And that's what surprises me. It's like a
self-realization, because at the end of the day, Elsa's still coming into, it even shows I mentioned to you in the beginning of the film, she was surprised. Somebody scared her, so boom, her powers came out. So it shows that she still didn't have really that much control over her powers to me.
Yeah, and then even in the flashback, when she was in this cave and she was like going through her memories, because water holds memories. That was like this big part of the film. And she was walking through and she saw herself do the let it go thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, let's just let it go. But how Sam explained it to me was she looked at that and saw that was a version of herself that she was glad not to be anymore. And so,
because she understood, we understood at that point in time who she was and why she was singing the song. But she grew, she's developed. So that, even though it was a great song, you know, it was great. She understood that it couldn't, you know, be a part of her the way it was. So, you know, let's push that to the past. And she could have engulfed it and been like, let me just move forward, you know, forget all what's going on. It's not, you know, and move back to my village.
Yeah, but it was good. I mean, it like I said, I'm gonna end up watching it 358 more times, so it'll probably grow on me a lot more.
Not on bootleg.
Yes, no, perfectly legally on Disney Plus. Thank you, Disney. On Blu-ray and DVD. Thank you, Disney. We will out of our hard-earned pockets that Disney may or may not be contributing to one day. Please do. We'll be watching that movie perfectly legally. Like I said, I liked it. The Frozen films are really kind of. I want to see a third one. I just based off of how this one ends, I would watch a third one. These films just really play around with the princess genre in a way that I don't think has been done before, and especially not by Disney. Just taking like, oh, here's a princess.
Well, I'm glad because I'm getting kind of tired.
Disney's changing the formula. Now
they need to. They need to because don't get me started on my rant.
Yeah, it makes.
Well, it gives a different portrayal of women. It does. So, like, I'm not gonna get started, but yeah. I'm getting tired of that now.
Each character has their own moment to shine. Anna has her own song to shine and her moments to shine. Her attachment to Elsa and not wanting to let her go off alone to do everything. Boom, boom.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that though.
Yeah, Anna's very attached to Elsa in this one, just based off of the last events of the first film, and Elsa's more so on her own personal journey. Olaf, who has one of the most woke, I'll say that for lack of a better term, has one of the most woke storylines, which is we all grow older, and as we grow older, our perception of things change. So what will my perception of this be? His song, I just remembered his song he had. What he was saying, I'll understand when I'm older. And it was fun. It was very funny. It had like a lot of scary things going on around him. He was like, well, I don't understand why this is happening now, but I'll understand when I'm older. And it was a very strong message in there for a Disney film, but it was good. It was a good, strong message.
You know, it was because, like I said, at the end of the day, a lot of stuff you won't understand until you're older. Like the girls watching this film when they get older, any child watching it when they get older, any Disney film that we watch now that came out before, now that we're older, they have a different meaning. It don't have to be a Disney film, any film.
Yeah,
like we look at it differently now. So.
Any film, any level of understanding is
because at the end of the day, it's adults, pretty much.
Yeah, and that's why I really liked Olaf's story arc, and it was, he was just talking about just like what it means to be older and have a greater understanding of things. So that was his moment in his song. Kristoff and Sven. Let me talk about Kristoff and Sven. Let me talk about Frozen's gems. Let me talk about the gems of Frozen 2. At first,
we get singing from everybody.
We get singing from literally every character.
Everything.
All your favorite main characters gets at least one song. And I always thought Kristoff was an interesting character. I always thought Sven was an interesting character. I mean, Disney does a lot of funny stuff with the horses and the animals and such.
But that song was so cute, though.
Sven and Kristoff.
I was just like, it was funny.
I mean, props to whoever wrote that entire moment in the film, because, that was...
It was like a...
It was like 90s type of ballad.
Yeah,
it was an 80s ballad all the way through.
It was, oh my gosh, even the moves, the positions.
Oh goodness gracious.
The facial expressions, oh my god.
It was hilarious, and that was the standout moment for me. That's hilarious. That was funny. They all have their moments, man. And Kristoff's arc in the story is revolved around him wanting to propose to Anna. I would have to agree, for people who saw it and have given their opinion on it, That is one part I did find just a little cringy.
I don't think so.
Just in certain points of it, like because it was okay. Like I'm trying to propose to my girlfriend, but every time I do it, I mess up in another goofy way, and
well, that's his character.
Yeah, no. I
mean, at the end of the day, that's his character.
It gives everyone something to do, which no character is wasted. If you like one character, you're going to see a lot more of that.
But at the end of the day, just imagine how difficult it is for an individual to even do that. You know, to even propose. So that's what I'm saying. It's his character, and he finally worked up the courage to do it in his mind. So I mean, he can.
Yes, with the help of his trusty reindeer sidekick.
So. Even with the rock people?
Yeah, the little trolls, right? From the first one?
No. The big boulders.
Oh, those big rock the earth spirits. Oh, this movie goes full Avatar The Last Bender. I'm not even gonna lie. Fire, water.
First of all,
air.
That wasn't Avatar, that was Captain Planet.
And then
that was Captain Planet.
It goes complete elemental Avatar Captain Planet on you, and Elsa's the fifth element. Spoilers, but she's like the fifth element.
Elsa and Anna.
Oh, both of them?
Yes.
Oh, it was just Elsa.
No, both of them are because they're a team. Yeah, you got to pay attention. Yeah. But yeah, both of them are because they're a team.
Yeah,
they work together to solve the problems. While Elsa's handling this, Anna's handling this, and so their work together is what make up the fifth element because of their mom.
Yeah, so the 316th viewing of this will be the one where I fully understand everything that happened in the movie. I mean, it was good. I mean, I was attentive to it. I liked it. I thought it was great.
I forgot through his tears. You know, I forgot he was crying.
No, okay.
Tears.
This one, let me tell you about Miss. I'm going to sit a couple seats down so nobody see the tears.
First of all, those are empty seats. I was stretching out. I was stretched out.
One of the beloved characters in the Frozen gang gets a little bit of dust biting.
You need to cut it out. You got to cut it out.
No, okay. One of our beloved characters does sadly
die. Okay, die.
And that beloved character
caused Dave to cry.
Caused Samantha to cry.
Not at all.
What caused me to cry?
I looked down to check on him.
I would say what made me cry.
I saw him going like this through a little glass. I was like, what's going on?
I would say what made me cry was there was a scene at the end where Anna was so happy to see Elsa that she began to cry, just like hysterically cry. And that just like, that moved me emotionally because I thought that it was just really nice to see that relationship between those two sisters like that.
Sibling bond.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. That was a beautiful scene.
Even for Christoph, like the way he expressed his feelings when he saw that Elsa was still alive.
Yeah, and
like that was a lot. That was a lot too.
That's what I like about that though. And a lot of these animated films, especially when it goes into sequels, you'll see like let's say for example with Shrek, Donkey, and Puss in Boots all come back from an adventure. Fiona only is happy to see Shrek. No one's happy to see Donkey. No one expresses, hey, Puss in Boots, you made it. This one, Kristoff comes out and says, Elsa, oh my gosh, I'm so happy you're okay. It's like, it shows that they are a community of just not just friends, they're actually family and they really care about each other. And
but then also too, that's on the strength of Anna because he know how much that would have affected Anna as well.
Because Anna cares so much, he cares even more. Like, and it's something you don't even see it in live action movies when it comes to
in real life.
Yeah, you don't really even see it in real life.
Real.
And it was I like that, and that really drove a lot of the emotion in the movie. There's action. There's a good bit of, I know I said it's an adventure film, but there's some good action in there. Mm-hmm. A lot of people probably saw like one of the first trailers for Frozen where Elsa's doing that water run with the ice under her feet.
Frozen 2, you mean?
That sequence.
Yeah.
That sequence is even way more
I love
amazing.
that though. I loved it. The way, I don't care. a horse tried to kill her.
That horse drugged her.
That horse was going in on her. That horse was, get down in there, get down, you untied thing.
I was like, oh. And then the horse ends up being the friends. I was like, well, dang.
Well, no, she tamed him. I think she tamed him.
Yeah, she tamed him.
She tamed him.
Still what?
But understand why, though.
Yeah.
Understand why. And then it even goes into pretty much, how the parents pretty much died. Like, it was a lot. So, like I said, to understand how the parents died, what they were doing prior to their death, where they were going, and also the fact that, like I said, the horse is pretty much protecting this over here.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, okay, well, the horse got to her.
This movie literally answers any questions you may have had from the first one, and it makes that crazy.
Questions?
I did.
I don't think I did.
It makes that
for what it was.
It makes that crazy chant in the beginning of Frozen, and anyone's watching that. Nah. It's actually it's an in-world thing. It's not just an intro to a movie now.
But I do like how they incorporated they incorporated everything just to make everything connect.
Everything.
And so even from the songs to the old characters, like even if you weren't prominent in the film, even at a glimpse, is made everything connect. And the fact that what's his name, Olaf, told the story of Frozen.
Olaf did a recap of the first Frozen
to the people that were lost or stuck into
and I mean that was Olaf, man. Olaf was.
It was funny.
That was funny. That was very funny. This movie is. I read somewhere someone described this movie as the second act to a 3-act story. I would believe it. That's why I said I would see a Frozen 3.
I mean, I would, based off of how it ended.
Yeah, I would. Based off of where the characters are, where it ends.
Well, yeah, I can see it having a third one now.
I'm not a story guy. I couldn't tell you what a story for a third Frozen
that could be an adventure.
But I think a third Frozen would be, especially where they leave, especially where Anna, we're not.
That's what I'm saying.
Where both of them are actually left off that.
Like it does.
That lends itself to it lends itself to what I think will be a really good third movie. They can make a Frozen trilogy, and it won't be greedy. We say Disney's greedy a lot, but they put themselves in a good position for this franchise.
For this one.
Yeah, for this particular franchise.
And that y'all rerunning it.
It's great. I do think it's a good film. I highly prefer this one. If you didn't care for the first one, you'll like the second one. And if you love the first one, you'll very much love the second one. What else could I say about this movie? Besides, Into the Unknown is one of the greatest songs of the year for me right now.
That's his theme song. He wakes up singing it. He's in the shower singing.
I like it.
He sings that thing everywhere.
I like it.
And don't get the kids started.
Oh yeah, I like it. And it's funny because you know how with some movies they'll do like the famous musician cover of the song from the movie, like the popular song from the movie. The popular musicians who did this song made the song even better. Yeah.
I mean, and then, I just want to say something about the singing. Like, I do listen for notes and stuff. And, some of those they were reaching.
Yeah, no, you have to reach on Into the Unknown.
Like, no, you got to pull it. You got to go deep.
Pull.
You got to pull it.
You got to go deep.
Especially if you're singing it high.
Anna had a song. Anna was a little flat.
That's what I'm saying. Anna was a little flat. But you know what?
She got her one song.
But now that I think about it, it might be she might have been flat because she just came out of a journey, and it's like she's singing the song right in this moment. Boom.
Okay.
Yeah, I just thought about that because I was like, she was flat. She should have been perfect. They should have made her redo it. But for what it was, if that was how they were trying to do stuff, then I could understand that.
Jeez, Frozen 2 is a meticulously planned film. God, that's man.
Like I swear that I was going in. I was like, now they could have made her redo that, but I mean they could have because I'm sure everybody heard that was off. But for what it was and where it came in at after what she's been through, I could see where the note could have been flat. Just for anybody in general, any singer in their feelings, in their emotions. So I could see, and she's still a child. So yeah, she's still a child.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's so there's a lot more that can probably be said. Like a year from now, if you ask me what I think about Frozen 2, I might have like the craziest opinions But just letting it sink in, just letting it sit, I liked it. I thought it was good. I thought it was good. I would highly recommend it. What would you give it?
Oh my gosh.
What would you give?
Okay. I give it a 9. A what?
Out of 5 stars.
Oh, I thought you were saying out of a 1 through 10. I'm like, you a 5? Cut it out.
5-star ratings.
All right. I give it a 4 point, 4 and some change. I don't know what the change is yet though.
I give it a 5. I give it a solid 4. A solid 4. That's good. I'm giving. Okay. Give me 30 seconds. I'm being pressured. Give me 30 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, what the heck? I would give it.
It was a great film, and then like I said, once you start really thinking about the things from the film and start deciphering and breaking stuff down and actually getting a different meaning for the film, like it's a lot. Like it was a great film.
I would stand on the balance of 5 stars. The songs were great. The animation, oh gosh, that film was beautiful. Beautiful.
Get started on animation.
Beautiful. That film was beautiful.
Beautiful.
The expressions on the characters' faces. I mean,
it was a great film. Like, and I mean, what more can you say about it? It was great. It was great.
It was great. I mean, shout out to everyone who worked so hard to animate films. That was good. Wasn't the best looking film I've seen, but it looked great. For this year, it was the best looking animated film of this year.
Frozen.
Counting The Lion King. It was still animated. You can't say.
You want me to leave, don't you? You want me to leave.
It wasn't live action. Okay, anyway.
You want me to leave. No. No.
I'm saying it was the best animated film of the year.
Nope.
If you go by strictly animated film terms, it was the best animated film.
Back to Frozen 2. It was a great film. Watch it how you can watch it, okay? I mean, watch it how you can watch it. And I think that you would really enjoy it. But, come into it with an open mind, and even based off our reviews, just watch it for yourself just to see how you would like it, which I believe that you would, because I'm pretty hard on movies.
Yeah, I think it's definitely worth it. If not a theatrical, it's worth a really good, maybe extended rental. If you have a Disney Plus subscription, it's definitely worth the Disney Plus subscription.
When it gets on there. It's not like it's on there now. It's not on there now.
I mean, if you get a nice chance to go to the movies and look for something to see, it makes for a good film.
You got a girlfriend, that's your little mushy side, so
you got a kid who has a
and that might help you out some. So
you got a kid who
even bring some tissue just in case,
It made the movie made the popcorn better.
It did. I was, you know what? They went in for this movie. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Disney must have thrown some extra money at these theaters. Like, yo, put some extra salt on that.
It's a great film. I'm really looking forward to the eventual, just the rest of the expansion of Frozen. However they expand it, whether it be through holiday specials, whatever. Short films, whatever. I'm looking forward to expansion of Frozen in a way I've never looked forward to it before.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would just say a film, though. Because sometimes when they go into other things, it just takes away.
The holiday special's coming.
Oh, yeah. But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
It was good. Final thoughts? Anything else?
Take your kids, take your mama, take your wife, take your girlfriend, take your wife and your girlfriend at the same time. Do what you gotta do. I see the movie. I loved it. I enjoyed it. Our kids loved it. They enjoyed it. They want to watch it again and again and again. They keep asking. They noticed that on Disney, there's only the first one on there. So they realize it does not say 2 at the end. So They don't want to watch that one.
Welcome to the second birth of Frozen.
Yep, everything's Anna and Elsa. So
it has been reborn.
It never died. So.
Into the end.
I'm not gonna do this with you. You want me to sing it so bad, but I'm not.
Into the end. Into the no.
You got to go extra falsetto for that one.
I am not Brandon Urie of Panic to the
Go ahead, try. Go ahead, try one more time.
Into the end. Into the end.
Stick your tongue out.
Into the end. Come on, yo, you're messing up my flow.
That'll help you.
Into the end.
Stick your tongue out. If you stick your tongue out, it'll help loosen up your. You gotta get nasty with it when you sing it.
Sign me.
You gotta get nasty with it.
I want my record deal today. Damn it.
Bruh. After that falsetto. You gotta come better than that.
Look, right now what we're doing, we're prepping you because it played in what? I'm serious. Like a day after we saw this movie. If you ever hear something spooky coming on, like ooh, that is it. It's it. It's
a cool song.
It's a great song.
I swear.
You're hearing it in
especially a great shower song. You know.
Oh yes.
Listen.
It's an extraordinary song, and the sequence behind it is good too. And there's another song she does too. I can't remember the song that she does, but the one where she changes from one gown to the other gown.
I like the gowns.
Elsa's gown at the end of this.
I need that.
Shout out to the drip team on that movie too. Elsa came through like, what?
Elsa came like, me and my horse will take my horse.
Oh.
So
yeah, she did right. Oh
yeah.
Man. Elsa thought she was a boss at the end.
She was.
She was controlling the elements. Talk about saying, "Hey, wind, let's get it.
Let's go.
Hey, water horse, let's get it. Hi, y'all, run across the water with the horse. Gonna.
All right.
Till I can't no more. Hey, you got the Frozen in the back.
Man, cut it out.
Hey, Elsa killing it though.
She's with the lizard.
And the lizard on the side turning to the moon. Man, look, let me tell you.
Go.
Deaconess drip up in there.
It was good.
Yeah, no, Frozen 2. Definitely see it. Definitely give it a shot. Definitely 5 out of 5 stars for me.
I had to drag that out of him. You know what? Don't worry. I'm gonna catch him. I'm gonna catch him.
She gonna catch me.
So
not anytime soon.
That's what you say.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to this here installment of Brick Wall Reviews. Remember to share, keep liking, keep inviting your friends, tell them to share, keep viewing, and thank you guys for your support. Because without you, we would still
continue.
we would just be
talking to nobody. Well, hopefully we talking to each other. I'm somebody, I don't know, but I'm somebody. So
I really need somebody. Tell me that's somebody.
Yeah, I'm thinking daddy. So.
But you guys take it easy. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, eat all the turkey. Make sure you mix your yams and your macaroni and yams. You got to mix that. You got to have some collard greens. You got to have some cornbread.
I'm going to do my shameless Thanksgiving plug for the movie Three Birds. Watch it. It's the only Thanksgiving movie that exists.
Okay. Well, enjoy your holidays. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. Just be safe.
Be careful. Be safe out there. Bundle up.
If it's cold, well, the weather's supposed to be changing everywhere, so just be safe and be cautious.
Yes, please be safe and definitely have a happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you guys next time.
Peace out.
Peace.